Hello guys, this is Cassie. So I'll be the one taking you guys on this trade breakdown I took on BTC USD. So the market price action has been very terrible. I won't even lie. Let me make sure this is recording. So because of that, have been trying to improvise my entry and learn know how to beat the market. So there's this trade I took on BTC USD, and that trade I didn't actually share it because it wasn't actually the exact entry model I used. For example, I had for my buy scenario, I want to see this. This is what I want to see for my buy scenario. A load that was taken away, then I want to see liquidity. So the setup was taken actually from here, from this zone. This was when I took the trade. You could see it here. And this was when the trade hit final take profit. Now, if you pay attention to the 4 hours time frame, you could see that we had what? We had a break of structure here, which was fine. We had another break of structure here, which was good. Then we had another break of structure here, which was good. Which means I was expecting to take a buy here. But guess what the market did? The market came, respected this zone, and created another break of structure to the upside, which means we had now double liquidity which price took away. Now this already made me lose confidence on the trade. You understand? Because normally I don't take, people might still know I don't take double. I don't take, whenever I have a double liquidity, whenever I have something like this 1 and 2, I don't take it. But I decided to take this trade because I was trying to improvise and try things. And I don't know, the trade hit take profit because I waited for confirmation here and I entered it and the trade hit final take profit. So this was when the trade hit take profit. So what was the breakdown behind this trade actually? Like I said, it was just me modifying my entry. I already know where the market was heading to, but knowing where the market is heading to is not alone. Because funny enough, you can know where the market is heading to, and market can still come and take you out and still go to that place. You analyze that it's going to go, and that is very annoying. So how did I came up with this trade? Let's go down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, let's zoom. Okay, so on the daily time frame for people, because I called out this trade on live, so for people that took it, congratulations. So we had this low that was taken away by this protected low. This was actually an internal structure by this protected low, and this guy was the liquidity. You get? So I called out this particular trade, and the take profit was here. This is exactly the kind of trade I take, whereby we have just one break. So price took away this guy here and started buying up. We know that the final target of this trade is here. You understand? So price started creating some another internal structure inside here. You could see it created another structure here. See what price was doing here to the upside. Now came here, tapped on, there was a fair value gap here. This was actually a fair value gap price tapped on this fair value gap, respected it, and so this was another demand zone. This was another demand zone, and that was another thing that gave me confidence of taking the trade. So already on the daily time frame, I knew that okay, price was coming from this liquidity that it took away, and I know that the final target was this zone. So that was what gave me confidence. But then again, I know that my entry wasn't what I normally or I've used over time. I'm just testing out things to improvise. I didn't share the trade. So I actually took this trade off market execution, and the trade actually played out. So you could see how it was. It actually played out on the daily time frame. Took away this because my take profit was above this side. Funny enough, Let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. If you look at this trade, you could see they had a whole lot of what? Ranging. It accumulated a lot before what? Boom. It what? It's pumped to the upside. Now, let's go to the weekly time frame because the trade was, let's go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, still the same thing I was saying. Everything was an internal structure. You understand? Because on the weekly time frame of BTCUSD, you could see that the weekly is still bearish. But then again, I knew where price was coming from on the daily time frame, and my target was to take away this high and what? I knew that where price sellers can still start coming in maybe is from this fair value gap here, this FVG here, where price can start reacting, and you can see that it's already happening. Now, the candlestick that also closed for a week before I took that trade was signaling buy, and that was why I also capitalized on it. Coming to the monthly time frame, I could also see that on the monthly time frame, price gave me a good buy scenario, because when I took the trade I had a buy this candlestick, which happened on the month of January, February, March, April, March. This happened at the month of March. This is April last month, and this is currently May. So the only thing I needed was capitalize on this particular candlestick. Now, if you check the 3 months time frame, you could see that price is still bullish, and that was why I actually took this particular trade, and this was when the trade hit take profits. So guys, if you want to be seeing more content like this, all you need to do is follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trade with Cassie. You can follow us on TikTok. We're on TikTok, Trade with Cassie. We're also on Instagram, Trade with Cassie. Thanks for watching.